You know what? If my bra comes out, oh well. Hello, I'm Judi the Organizer and creator at Rescue My Space. Welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, welcome to my channel. So in today's video, I'll be telling you which 15 items you need to toss out today, right now, before the springtime. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Oh, before we continue, make sure you like this video. And if you haven't already, because there's many of you who haven't, make sure you subscribe below. So in my last video, 3 simple ways to jumpstart spring cleaning, I gave you guys some ideas, some tips on what you can do to begin your spring cleaning journey. One of the tips that I gave you was to get rid of, to toss out 10 to 15 items anywhere in your home before you begin your journey. I personally found that to be very difficult. So I wanted to create this video to give you some ideas on what you can toss out. So hopefully it helps. All right, so back to the video. So the first item to toss out right now before the springtime are all of your old magazines. I know some of us still have stacks of magazines lingering in our home. And if you're not using that magazine, if you're not reading that magazine, if you're not storing it away for your vision board next year, you definitely don't need to hold on to it anymore. So the next item you need to toss out today are all of your old receipts. One great way to save your receipts without having the physical copy is to take a photo of it and have it in your phone. One great way to store your receipts is through Evernote. I use Evernote for everything. I use it to plan my videos. I use it to create my to-do list. I use it for everything. And I use it to take photos of all my receipts. You can also scan all your receipts and place them on your hard drive so you can have access to them without having the physical item. I hate receipts. So the third item to toss out today, right now, are all of your expired and old makeup. You don't need me to explain why, you know why. So the fourth item you need to toss out today are all of your out-of-date expired skincare. There is no reason why we are using expired skincare because honestly, they're not even working effectively. So the fifth item you need to toss out are all of your worn, discolored, stretched out clothes. You don't need me to explain that either. You know why you need to toss that out. You don't even wear it. So the sixth item you need to toss out right now are all of your junk and spam mail. This means whether it is online or digital, or these are the mail you get through the mailbox. A lot of times we get a lot of spam mail, and one thing I would suggest is before you walk through your front door or through your garage or your back door, you get rid of the unwanted, unneeded mail. Do not bring that into your home. Don't do it, because all it's gonna do is create more clutter and you're gonna catch yourself spending hours shredding them. So the seventh item, and probably the most difficult thing to get rid of, are all of the gifts you don't use. It's so important to get rid of all the gifts you don't use because all it's doing is just taking up space, and you need that space for other things. You don't need to hold on to things that don't serve you, and trust me, there's other people that will love it more than you do. So even though you may be hearing me say toss, I mean, toss means get rid of, throw away, recycle, donate. There's a lot of meanings to toss, but I'm just saying toss so that you understand that you need to get it out of your home. So the eighth items are old gift cards. The easiest way to get rid of gift cards is to call the back of that gift card, that customer service number, and to find out how much is on that gift card. If there's nothing on that gift card, you toss it out. If you have money on that gift card, write down the amount you have on that gift card and use it up. This is free money, guys. If you don't want to use up the gift card, you can always send it to me. I would use your gift card in a heartbeat. But if not that, maybe you can give it to someone who would appreciate that gift card. Gift cards are money. Money we love. So the ninth item, and probably one of the most obvious items to toss out today, are all of your old school books. Why are we still holding on to school books? When I go to my parents' house, I still see old grade school books sitting on the bookshelf. Why? Why do we have these in our possession? Get rid of them, guys. I'm sure there are places out there who would appreciate these school books. And if not, donate them or recycle them. So the 10th item to toss out right now are all of your promotional items. Promotional items are like one of the worst things that I used to get all the time. Each time I would attend an event, there was some type of promotional item. And promotional items can be good because I've seen good ones. Like I personally love USB thumb drives, and I kind of love pens depending on the quality of the pen. But outside of those, all the other promotional items to me are pretty pointless. A lot of times they get put in a corner and they just sit there and take up space. So definitely go through all your promotional items and get rid of them. You probably won't even use them and don't even care about them. If you are a business watching this, there are a lot of promotional items that actually work to our advantage. And I think it's important that we put a lot more thought into promotional items than just creating the same type of promotional items that everyone creates. Like, for instance, being an organizer, I think a good promotional item to give away is, maybe a box cutter. A lot of us like to shop online, and a lot of times the boxes we receive require a box cutter to open it. Or maybe you're moving, so a box cutter would be great to use to open the boxes. But I just kind of threw that out there because to me, that's a promotional item that makes sense. And if you're creating a promotional item, it's important that you think about the aesthetics too. I've seen promotional items that have, like, in bold and big letters, their branding, and it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit with our home decor. So if you're trying to give away promotional items, you should definitely consider your logo, maybe making the logo the same color as the actual item so it doesn't stand out, but it stands out, you know what I mean? Maybe even making your logo a bit more glossy, so when you look at the item, you can see the logo, but it still blends in. I don't know, guys. I'm just going off of what I've received and what I've tossed out. You know, if you're a business, you should consider some of those suggestions. But if you are not a business and you're a consumer, or you've received these promotional items, you should only keep the items you actually like. Don't feel bad when you go to an event and you don't grab a promotional item or a gift bag. I don't most of the time. And if I see something I want, I just ask them, can I just have that one gift? I don't take everything with me. I do not. So the 11th item to toss out right now, today, are all of your expired foods. This includes canned foods and also foods you just made. Hey, it's Present Judi again. Just because it's non-perishable doesn't mean it won't spoil. It just means they don't need to be refrigerated and they last for long periods of time. If you've had it for 3 years, it's probably time to toss it. All right, back to regular programming. So the 12th item to toss out right now are all of your thrift store items that you don't use. This includes clothes, this includes everything that you purchase from the thrift store. When I was in my early 20s, I used to go to this thrift store where everything was a quarter on Wednesday, and I would just buy clothes without thinking because it was 25 cents. And I remember looking into my closet. This is before I got rid of everything in my closet and had only like 10 clothing items in my closet. This was like maybe 3 to 4 years ago. I remember getting rid of those clothes and realizing how much I spent. So definitely go through your closet, get rid of those thrift store finds you just don't wear, you know you're not gonna wear, and be a bit more thoughtful when you do go thrift store shopping. Just because it's cheap doesn't mean you're going to wear it. So definitely maybe plan out the outfits that you can potentially wear with this item, and also try it on at the store. I know it seems a bit weird when you have to, when you try on used clothes, but trust me, it's gonna save you a lot of space in your closet if you do it. So yes. So the 13th item to toss out today are all of your plastic grocery bags. And even though I'm saying toss out, I really mean to recycle them. A lot of stores nowadays have a bin in their store where you can recycle all your plastic grocery bags. Do not put them in your local neighborhood recycle bin. Don't. So the 14th item to toss out today are all of your expired medication and vitamins. That goes without explaining. So the 15th item to toss out right now, before the springtime, are all of your bad habits. Did you know that was coming? Bad habits are those habits that are preventing us from becoming what we want to become in life, from reaching our goals. Bad habits are things that we need to let go of so that we can start incorporating those good habits and enjoy life more. So let me make this personal. 6 months ago, I had the habit, or the bad habit, of not really taking care of myself. Let me say that. Even though I'm vegan does not mean healthy. And I felt that I wasn't my best. So finally, when I took a good look at myself in the mirror and realized how unhappy I was, I told myself that I needed to make a change. So the first thing I did was to let go of all the food items that wasn't serving my body. And then secondly, I got a gym membership. 6 months ago, I was a person who hated going to the gym. I despised the gym, and I created a lot of stories to why I did. Honestly, when I look back and I see how much I love the gym, I'm like, why didn't I come to the gym? Oh, it's because of the stories I was creating. which didn't exist. Because I had the membership, I at least went to the gym once a week. I met a trainer there, and then I met my most loved workout partner. And because of her, it's only because of her, I go to the gym 5 days a week. She pushes me, we motivate each other, we hold each other accountable. And now I'm probably in the best shape that I've ever been in my entire life. And that says a lot at the age of I'm almost 32. Now I have a good habit of making sure that I fuel my body, I work out more, I eat better, and I'm in a better place than I was 6 months ago. So I definitely encourage you guys to drop all your bad habits. Yes, it's gonna take time. Bad habits are probably one of the hardest things to let go of because bad habits, a lot of times, has been with us for many years. So definitely pace yourself, be persistent, be more consistent, and be repetitive when it comes to your daily lives so that you can incorporate these good habits, which will change the way you live your life. So rather than asking you guys a question, I'm going to challenge you. I challenge you to choose 5 of the items that I mentioned today and get rid of them. So whether that means donating them, recycling them, selling them, or just throwing them away, I challenge you to choose 5, at least 5 of the items and get rid of them. Get them out of your life. You don't need it. And let me know in the comment section below the 5 that you choose. I look forward to reading them. All right, you already know what time it is. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And thank you so very much for watching this video. And as always, I'll see you soon. Bye.